Hey everybody, I'm Cheyenne Adamson, and welcome to the Phonics channel, where homeschoolers, teachers, and educators everywhere come to get valuable teaching information and insights. So today's topic is 3 all-natural tools to boost your test scores. So you've showed up for your class, you've read the material, and turned in your homework. So why didn't you get a good grade in the class? Ultimately, it all comes down to the test. So if you want to be fully prepared for the test, you have to know the material. That's just number 1. But there's also some things that you can do outside of the classroom. Testing experts chime in on how to prepare your body, your mind, and your spirit. So here's 3 out of the classroom tools to improve your test scores. The first one is to eat well, and that way you test well. So it's been shown that students perform consistently better in school and on tests when they've eaten strategically beforehand. So here are some great guidelines for pre-test meals. A great one is just get rid of the sugar. Sugar is actually in everything from ketchup to cornflakes, and it wreaks havoc in young minds. It alters their dopamine pleasure response, and it's particularly disruptive to their ability to concentrate. So according to a report in the Journal of Abnormal Child Psychology, a 1986 study took a look at the effects of sucrose on preschool children. The researchers discovered that in all subjects, there was a decrease in learning performance after children were given a sugary drink. So this was most notable within 45 to 60 minutes following ingestion of the sugar. So what can you use instead of sugar? Or the dreaded high fructose corn syrup, which is even worse, most experts argue. You can substitute healthy replacement sweeteners such as stevia and honey. So another thing you can do for a pre-test meal is power up on protein. Eggs, beans, seeds, and nuts, they're all protein-rich foods that the body uses to manufacture amino acids. So amino acids are precursors to the neurotransmitters or specialized brain cells. They help you maintain mental acuity and motivation. So although eggs are generally considered a breakfast food, they can be eaten as part of a meal or a snack anytime during the day. A half a cup of cottage cheese, 1 cup of yogurt, or 1 ounce of hard cheese, they provide between 10 to 15 ounces of protein, and approximately 1/3 of your daily protein requirement, according to the National Institutes of Health. And if you want to look at the source on this, you can go to The Best Foods to Eat Before an Exam by Susan Brazzard at livestrong.com. So go fish. Yes, it is a pun, maybe a bad one. But humans have referred to fish as brain food for over 2,000 years. And that's because of the omega-3 oils that are found in fish. And they're really fundamental to the human development and survival. That's omega-3s. If you guys didn't know, omega-3s and omega-6s in a good ratio is really fundamental for your brain and concentration and physical energy and whatnot. So if sardines and salmon and trout, if they don't appeal to you, walnuts, hazelnuts, or cashews are also good alternatives. Another one to kind of consider is to avoid caffeine and simple carbs for a test. Caffeine, it just adds to your jitters and your energy high, and that energy high will eventually crash. So you're not going to get, it's not going to be a good trade-off. If you want a quick energy boost, consider doing a piece of toast, whole grain preferably, organic even more preferably, and some organic peanut butter on that bad boy. You will get some delicious energy right from that. You get your protein, you get your simple carbs, a little breaks down into simple sugars, and you'll be on your way to a great results for your test. It might sound silly to have a stationary bike or treadmill or exercise balls in the classroom, but students at Chicago's Naperville Central High School are laughing all the way to the honor roll. That's pretty cheesy, isn't it? But they are. After walking on the treadmill for only 30 minutes, students were able to solve problems up to 10% more effectively. So physical exercise, as we've talked about before, helps reduce stress, it connects brain synapses, and it improves physical performance in school. Research released in January 2012 issue of the Archives of Pediatrics and Adolescent Medicine shows, quote, strong evidence of a significant positive relationship between physical activity and academic performance. And they go on further to point out that Being more physically active is positively related to improved academic performance in children. And here's another idea. Throw some things in the air simultaneously. Juggling for 10 to 20 minutes before a test has actually been shown to raise SAT test scores by 10%. So let's talk about positive visualization. Just like an NBA basketball player visualizes the ball swishing through the net, nothing but net, baby, before he shoots his free throw, you can visualize a successful test. So the graduate division of the University of California, Berkeley, offers this advice. On the night before your exam, right before you go to sleep, works really well actually. Close your eyes, then take 2 slow, deep breaths. Do this a couple more times to get you more relaxed. You're going to feel very relaxed, very sleepy. Visualize yourself in the classroom taking the test. See yourself receiving the test, then calmly, confidently taking the exam. You see many of the questions you had formulated while you pretended you were the professor. You are an organized and alert individual. You are enjoying taking the test because you want to demonstrate just how much you know about the material. Create this movie, create this narrative in your head. You're in total control and command. Just repeat the positive visualization again in the morning. So right before you go to sleep and then right in the morning. And when the test comes, you'll have already seen yourself confidently taking the test. Now refer to this personal movie anytime during the test. This positive visualization will help you realize what you are capable of achieving. So breathing helps you stay emotionally grounded, and it rids the body of excess tension. So some more resources that you can look into, but we'll talk about a little bit right now, is San Diego's Southwestern College report. They report that the anxiety that we often feel before an exam is normal and positive. It actually motivates us to want to perform at our best level. But the thing is when anxiety becomes problematic, and when this nervousness is so high that it interferes with the test and preparation and the performance. So no books required. Just the breathing, the visualization, the diet, and the exercise. Those 4 things will really help you propel you to new heights. If you want more helpful ideas on learning, retaining, and integrating, well, subscribe to us. Subscribe to my channel. And I'll have more content exactly like this coming out soon. If you guys enjoyed this video, feel free to throw me a subscription and type a comment and start a discussion below. I'd love to talk to you guys. And if you feel like I missed anything or if I'm wrong on something, absolutely tell me. I'm open to criticism and critique just like any good educator would be. So that's it for today's video, you guys. I will catch you guys on the next go around. And until then, my fellow educators, be well and stay classy. Or anxiety.